Surprisingly, I'm not really that mad. That was an evenly matched game. It came down to which quarterback would make the most mistakes. Brock Purdy didn't make any. Dak made 2. That was the difference in the game. That was an evenly matched game. The defense held the 49ers to 19 points. The defense, in a nutshell, did its job. It did well enough to win the game. We just came up short on the offensive side of the ball. When Tony Pollard got knocked out with a high ankle sprain, that was a huge blow to the offense. Dak still made he threw 2 crucial picks. One of them, I don't know why he let the ball go right there. Second one was a deflection. Fred Warner scooped it up. I can't be mad. I'm mad because we lost the game. We won't have a date with the Eagles next Sunday. But I'm really not mad because I'm impressed with how this team matched up with the 49ers. It was evenly matched. They had it. We just made more mistakes on the offensive side of the ball. Dak Prescott made those mistakes, which sealed the game. And we still had chances to win. We still had chances to get it right. Just didn't take advantage of it. 12-5 season. We beat Tom Brady in the first round. Divisional round. 49ers get us again. Close, gritty game. To be quite honest, I don't see the Niners beating the Eagles next week. I don't see it. I think the Eagles will go to the Super Bowl again. And that's going to be really tough to watch. I don't even think I'm going to watch that game to see the Eagles make it to the Super Bowl again. I don't think I'll be able to handle that. I really don't. But good game. Man. You know, in the latter part of the season, I really did admire Dak Prescott's resilience, his mental fortitude, his toughness, his ability to overcome losses and big mistakes. Today, those mistakes caught up with him. At the end of the day, you know, like I said, I admire his resilience, his mental fortitude, but I just don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's good enough to take us to the Super Bowl. 7 seasons, come up short each time. Haven't even sniffed an NFC Championship game appearance. He's just not good enough. Just not good enough. And it's not like the Brock Purdy kid lit up the field. He just made enough plays and avoided crucial mistakes to get his team to victory. Dak Prescott couldn't do that. Man, I feel like the Dallas Cowboys, we're like the Utah Jazz. You know how like the Utah Jazz, they had Rudy Gobert, they had Donovan Mitchell, and they would, you know, go crazy in the regular season. They would outperform, they would exceed all expectations, and then they would get beaten the second round. Last year, they got beaten the first round by my Mavericks, and they had to blow up that team because they weren't championship caliber. This team that we have right now, the way it's constructed, even though we went toe-to-toe with the San Francisco 49ers, we just don't have the quarterback to take us over the hump. We just don't have it. And if we have to get rid of the quarterback and start new, we're basically blowing this team up. If we trade away or get rid of Dak Prescott, we're basically blowing up the team. Ezekiel Elliott doesn't have it anymore. It's like, you know, the thing is you should be able to depend on a running back who's making $90 million. Why are we depending so much on Tony Pollard, man? When he went out, it just like the whole offense like changed, man. Zeke got to go. Dak Prescott isn't good enough. Man, It sucks. But it is what it is. I mean, what do you want? Do you want to win double-digit games in the regular season but lose in the divisional round? Do you really want that year after year? Yeah, it may sound nice to get all the wins, but you don't make any progress towards winning a Super Bowl, towards even advancing to the NFC Championship game. It comes to a point where we just have to say enough is enough. And Mike McCarthy, is he on the hot seat with me? No. But, and, you know, going back to the NBA, I feel like Mike McCarthy is like Mark Jackson in a way. Remember Mark Jackson when he coached the Golden State Warriors before Steve Kerr got there? He was getting them to the playoffs. He was getting 50-win seasons. He just wasn't good enough to push them over the edge. Steve Kerr comes in, unlocks Steph Curry's potential, and they run roughshod over the league, winning championships. Mike McCarthy is not bad at all. Back-to-back 12-5 seasons, back-to-back playoff appearances. But he's just not enough. He's not enough. We have to do something. Is Sean Payton still in the running? I don't know. But I don't see us getting better. Dak Prescott is getting older. He's not getting any better. Mike McCarthy is okay, but he's not. Without Aaron Rodgers going absolutely nuts back in 2010, he's not really a championship caliber coach. He's really not. We have two crucial things holding us back, and that's the head coach, and that's Dak Prescott. And like I said, like, we're in a weird, it's weird because Dak Prescott is not a bad quarterback. Dak Prescott, when he's on it, he's a scary god of death. He really is when he's on it. But that's the thing. When he's on it, and he's not on it all the time. You got to catch him on a good day to be on it. Most of the time, he's just okay, and he'll throw a couple of picks. And when it comes to Mike McCarthy, he's good enough to get you to the playoffs. He's good enough to get you double-digit victories. But is he good enough when it comes to clock management in the playoffs? Is he good enough when it comes to understanding his personnel and calling plays and scheming offenses that can harness the most potential from his offensive players, from his personnel? Can he do that? Even though he doesn't call the plays, he's still an offensive-minded head coach. You would think he would be able to step in and overrule Kellen Moore at times. And the thing is, I will say this, Kellen Moore did not call a bad game. He did not. Kellen Moore called a decent game. He did. I'm not going to put any of this on Kellen Moore. This goes to the head coach and Mike McCarthy. Dan Quinn, I'm going to miss him. I'm really going to miss Dan Quinn. He's going to get a head coaching job somewhere else. He held the 49ers to 19 points, man. Dan Quinn. Man. So that means Mike McCarthy is really going to have to step up his game because he's going to lose Dan Quinn. I'm sure he'll have Kellen Moore next season. You never know. Somebody out of nowhere could give him a head coaching job. Who knows? Who knows? But Mike McCarthy has his work cut out for him finding another defensive coordinator. But we're really going to have to start looking at just blowing this team up. I mean, because we can't be caught in this cycle like the Utah Jazz. We can't. We can't be stuck in this shit. We can't. When you look at the landscape of the NFL, quarterback play matters. It's pretty much the only thing that matters. Is quarterback play. Mike McCarthy, Kellen Moore, Dan Quinn, Dak Prescott, Tony Pollard. I know you're limping right now, but you still got to come on. Ezekiel Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, T.Y. Hilton, Dalton Schultz, DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons, Osa Odigizua, Trayvon Diggs. And Trayvon, you could have caught a pick that could have changed the game. You could have caught that pick, but you dropped it. That's why you played cornerback instead of receiver. He had a crucial play where he could have caught that pick and changed the game around, but he didn't. That's why I'm calling your name now. DeRon Bland, J-Ron Curse, sit your motherfucking ass down. Sit down. All you, sit the fuck down. Man, this hurts. Putting my own team down like this, I have no choice. It hurts. But damn it. 49ers, congratulations. I don't see y'all beating the Eagles next week. I just don't. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. You may have a shot up there in Philadelphia. Who knows? I just don't see it happening. Decent season, just not anywhere near good enough. We'll see what happens next. Peace.